Almost 5 years have passed since Apple unveiled the iPhone 12, and while it was launched at the flagship price of 800 USD, you can now get a refurbished unit for between 200 to 300 USD. But in big 2025, does the iPhone 12 still hold up? Let's break down the reasons you might want to pick one up and the reasons why you might want to steer clear. One of the biggest reasons to consider the iPhone 12 in 2025 is its stunning display. Even after all these years, it still holds up incredibly well and easily outshines many other phones in the $200 price range. Apple's Super Retina XDR OLED panel delivers vibrant colors, deep blacks, and sharp details, making it a fantastic screen for everyday use. Its HDR10 certification and Dolby Vision support means you get excellent contrast and dynamic range, making everything from Netflix shows to YouTube videos look crisp and immersive. Even for gaming, the colors pop and the sharp resolution ensures a smooth experience. At 6.1 inches, it's practically a compact phone in 2025, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. But if you're a person who likes small screens, this is a win. Another reason to go for the iPhone 12 is its premium design. When Apple introduced the iPhone 12, they brought back the beloved flat edge design, giving it a modern yet classic look that many users still love today. It feels solid in the hand, and even in 2025, it looks and feels far more expensive than what you'd expect at its current price. Durability is another strong point. The IP68 dust and water resistance means it can survive accidental spills, rain, or even a quick dip in the water. The aluminium frame and ceramic shield glass on both the front and back make it one of the more durable phones, helping it withstand drops and scratches better than many budget phones available today. Simply put, the iPhone 12 feels premium, looks premium, and most importantly, is premium even after nearly 5 years. Another strong reason to consider the iPhone 12 in 2025 is its performance. Since this is a premium phone at launch, it came with Apple's powerful A14 Bionic chip, one of the best smartphone processors of its time. While new budget phones in 2025 are struggling with mid-tier processors, this 5-year-old chip is still flexing on them, and it's not even close. The A14 Bionic is still a beast when it comes to handling everyday tasks, gaming, and even light video editing. It delivers smooth performance in apps, fast animations, and great efficiency, making it a better choice than all budget-friendly options. While it comes with only 4GB of RAM, iPhones are optimized so well that this is more than enough for multitasking, gaming, and general use. One of the biggest advantages of owning an older iPhone, especially in 2025, is long-term software support. Right now, the iPhone 12 is already running iOS 18, which means it still gets all the latest features that it can physically support. Show me an Android phone from 2020 running Android 15. I'll wait. And the fact that this phone is still getting feature updates in 2025 is classic Apple. And it's a big deal if you care about security and new features. And you're looking at probably another year or two of updates. Another big reason to consider the iPhone 12 in 2025 is its cameras. The iPhone 12 is rocking three 12-megapixel sensors, main, ultra-wide, and selfie camera, and they still hold up surprisingly well. The main and ultra-wide shooters aren't going to compete with 2025's flagship phones. That would be ridiculous, but they absolutely demolish anything you'll find in the $200 range today. The photos just have this consistency to them. Clean noise control, colors that actually look like what your eyes see, and good contrast. When it comes to video recording, this phone is in a league of its own. All three cameras can shoot 4K video at up to 60 frames per second, and Apple's video processing is still one of the best. The stabilization is smooth and the colors look natural, making it a fantastic device for recording high-quality videos, vlogs, or even social media content. At 200 USD, no other phone offers better camera performance, period. Most budget phones at this price point struggle with low-light shots and lack good video stabilization. If camera quality is important to you, the iPhone 12 is still a solid choice. Finally, one of the biggest reasons why the iPhone 12 makes sense in 2025 is its price drop. Dropping from 800 USD to between 200 to 300 USD is a pretty huge price cut, making it accessible to a much wider audience. You're basically getting flagship features at budget phone prices. But here's the catch, don't even look at the 64GB model. Just don't. It's 2025, apps are huge, photos are huge, and 64GB is going to feel like trying to fit your whole wardrobe in a laptop bag. Just spend the extra money on more storage. One of the biggest downsides of getting the iPhone 12 in 2025 is its battery life. Here's the thing, physics doesn't care about how good the iPhone 12 used to be. That small battery has been through hundreds of charge cycles, and lithium-ion batteries naturally deteriorate over time. Even with a battery replacement, which you'll definitely need, you're still dealing with 2815 mAh. That's tiny by 2025 standards. Most modern phones are rocking 5000 mAh batteries and more efficient chips, so you'll be reaching for that charger way more often than you'd like. It's just mad. The second reason not to buy the iPhone 12 in 2025 is its 60Hz refresh rate. While the Super Retina XDR OLED display is gorgeous, it still refreshes at only 60Hz, which may feel slow compared to modern smartphones that offer 90Hz, 120Hz, or even 144Hz refresh rates. If you've been using a phone with high refresh rates, you'll probably immediately notice the difference. Scrolling animations and overall UI responsiveness feel less fluid compared to phones with higher refresh rates. While it's still usable and very smooth for a 60Hz panel, it might feel like a downgrade if you're coming from a phone with a 120Hz screen. That being said, even the latest iPhone 16, the non-Pro model, still has a 60Hz display, so if you're already used to iPhones, this might not be a deal breaker. Another reason not to buy the iPhone 12 in 2025 is its Lightning port. Ever since Apple switched to USB-C with the iPhone 15 lineup, Lightning has started to feel like an outdated and inconvenient choice, at least for people who care about having a universal charging standard. USB-C is now the global standard. Most modern devices, including Android phones, laptops, tablets, wireless earbuds, and even the latest iPhones, all use USB-C. So if you own multiple gadgets, you can charge everything with one cable, except for your iPhone 12, which still needs a separate Lightning cable. Another problem is data transfer speeds. While USB-C offers faster file transfers, the Lightning port is much slower. If you often transfer videos, photos, or other files to your computer, this might be frustrating. Now, to be fair, not everyone cares about this. If you've been using iPhones for a while and already have Lightning cables lying around, this might not be a deal breaker. But if you're someone who likes having one universal charging cable for all your devices, the iPhone 12 might not be the best pick. So, should you buy the iPhone 12 in 2025? Here's my take. At around 200 to 300 USD refurbished, it's actually a compelling package. You're getting that classic Apple build quality, a display that still looks fantastic, cameras that embarrass current budget phones, and performance that holds up surprisingly well. And if you're in the market for a smaller phone, this is one of the few options that doesn't feel like a major compromise. But there's some real trade-offs here. The battery life is going to be a daily concern. The 60Hz display, while smooth for what it is, feels dated in 2025, and also the Lightning port. Here's the bottom line. If you're looking for the most bang for your buck in the Apple ecosystem, iPhone 12 is still a solid choice. The performance to price ratio is kind of insane when you think about it. But if you're coming from a more recent phone, especially one with a higher refresh rate display, you might want to save up for something new. Personally, I'd probably skip it. The battery anxiety and the 60Hz display would be lead breakers for me. But tech is subjective and value means different things to different people. If you're cool with the compromises, this could be your entry ticket into the Apple ecosystem without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching. I'm Milan and this is Fuzite. Subscribe.